Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Metal Gear Survive on the Geforce GTX 750 Ti. For performance monitoring, I'll be using CAM. If you want to download the software, there's a link down in the description. And if you want to support me, there are Humble and Amazon affiliate links down in the description as well. So Metal Gear Survive Open Beta, I'll be doing 1080p, 900p and 720p. To skip none of those sections of the video, check the description below. Since this game is designed to run at 60 frames per second, even on the consoles it runs at that frame rate. So on 1080p, 900p and 720p, I'll show you a single setting in order to be able to get 60 frames per second as consistent as possible. On 1080p though, I overclocked the GTX 750 Ti, so keep that in mind. On the other resolutions, I'm just using the stock frequencies. And well, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in this video. This time around, I didn't test the Ryzen 3 1200 because on this game it doesn't make a difference if you have an i3 6100 or Ryzen 3 or a G4560. Those CPUs are enough to maintain 60 frames per second on this game, and we don't get more CPU usage because the game is capped at 60 frames per second. That's also the reason why on some resolutions you'll see that the GPU usage will be low. And well, the options menu is pretty much the same as Metal Gear Solid 5, we only have the volumetric clouds option missing, but I found the performance to be very similar to when you are in the middle of the rainforest on Metal Gear Solid 5. That means a lot of post-processing effects, because there is a lot of stuff just floating in the air, such as fog and some particles, so that makes it more demanding than just running around in the Phantom Pain. That's why I'm saying that it runs similar to Phantom Pain's rainforest. So I had to use a little lower settings than the Phantom Pain in order to get 60 frames per second all the time. So well, in order to get the best performance here, if you want to lower settings, I'll first lower post-processing. That's a huge hit to the frame rate. Then effects, ambient occlusion, shadows and lighting. Those are the ones that have the major impact in performance. Post-processing and effects are the ones that make the most difference here. And you can also lower model detail a little bit if you want a few extra frames. That's the draw distance. But yeah, not much else to say. Also, I found the game to be very inconsistent despite being at 60 frames per second constantly. And the way to fix that, surprisingly, was to enable VSync. So I recommend enabling VSync if you're targeting 60 frames per second. For some reason the game that way feels way more consistent. It doesn't feel like it's skipping frames or something like that. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.